All right, so we're going to create an Aport and we're going to publish our About Me profile. So I'm on the As You Learn page. I'm scrolling down looking for the Aport link. This says Aportfolio support. I'm going to log in to Aportfolio and I'm going to hit this blue button, which means create a new Aport. I would like to find, starting from scratch, I'm not sure that's a possibility. I'm going to go with this, a totally blank Aport. I can modify that as needed though. So we'll go your last name. I'm going to call this practice. Sorry, your last name, RC 2001. I'm going to add the word practice because I'm going to delete this when I'm done. And then I need to create that, and my box is a little too big. You can't see that create word, so there it is. So now I'm going to hit create. And like, for example, in class, this took a little while. We'll see how long it takes. I'm going to end up deleting some of these menu titles. We're just going to stick to the, well, I know you're going to do it about me, and I know you're going to do a reflective letter. So maybe we'll work on making those two things. Okay, so I've got all these menus and we'll work with that in a second. And I have this About Me page. So I need to add content and so let me say something about that. We need to think a little bit. I'm going to go, because it's very difficult to insert a picture and it doesn't work very well, I'm going to go title in a separate box. And then I'm going to go, I might go image, text box, image, text box. You need to have two pictures in this. And of course you could do that in any order you want. So I'm just going to start with a text box, rich text. And I'm going to go About Me, Bill Torgerson. You could do whatever you want. And I can make that bigger. Oh yeah, so I hit this palette and then that can become as big as I want and I can bold it and so forth. So I've got that, and now I'm going to add a picture, and so I need to find another blue plus sign which was covered up by my face over there. So this is when I want to add content. I just hit this plus sign over here, and now I'm going to add an image, which is up here, and I think it's down below too. But so I'm going to add this image, and I'm not being super careful here. I'm just trying to get through it so you get an idea. So I'm going to upload this file, which I had on my desktop. I think I could also drag it in. And so on my desktop, which let's go with the whole, there's the Torgersons. We went to Disney, rode the rock and roll, Aerosmith rock and roll coaster there. So here comes that picture. And it's actually a pretty good size. I can move this. So when I hit that plus sign, I actually could move this over here, and I could put a text box column over there. But I'm going to stick kind of with the centered mode. And so there's that. And let me do one more thing text box wise, and then I think you'll have the idea. So I do that, and I go rich text. Again, I'm going to go text here and rich text. And so here's my text. And I had that ready to go. Let's say I'm going to go down to here because I know I want a picture. I need to look and say, okay, I'm going to stick a picture in right there. So I'm copying that. I'm coming back to my Aport. I'm pasting that. And there it is. And then there also is a button. I don't think I need it in here if it was, so that it didn't fit right there. And I can hover there and go auto resize. And so now I can add another image, then I can add some more text and so forth. And I think the next most important thing is to edit these menu titles. So it's sometimes hard. I got to unlock that. And sometimes on a PC, I have trouble getting these to come up, and it's really tricky. I don't usually have a problem with it if I'm on a Mac. So I'm going to edit this navigation menu. So here's all my menus. One thing now, I can move these, see, and I know you're going to have to write a reflective letter, and in fact, I want that to be first. I'm not going to be looking for that yet, but I can click in here, and I can type reflective letter, and you're going to have other assignments like activity triangles and so forth. Okay, so I want to get rid of all these other ones. So I got that about me. I just moved it, so I'm going to delete, and then I'm going to hit save, and it's going to make me type delete to make sure that I really want to delete this. So now I have to publish this stuff, and this is a spot where people make mistakes, and I have to go to the settings. Let's go to the settings first. So if I come up here and I go, I'm looking for settings, and then private to me, I got to edit that, and I can make that private within Appalachian State University. I don't want a password. I do want to show it in directory. So now it's going to show up if I search for your name on As You Learn. It's still not published yet. And so now I'm going to go to, I could publish this page. I like to just hit publish all pages to make sure everything's published. So my reflective letter hasn't been published. My About Me hasn't been published. I don't have a reflective letter yet, but that's okay. And so now I should be good. Everything is published. I go up here to edit mode, and now it's the published view. That's the link that I'm going to copy. And then I'm going to go back into As You Learn. I scroll down to our assignment. I'm supposed to post this link to the About Me profile. You would do that here by adding a new discussion. I'm not going to do that. So that's how you publish your page. Hopefully that helps you out. Write me an email if you have questions. Be glad to give you some extra information. Looking forward to hearing your profiles.